Hey y'all, this is Darin from StraightHustling.com. Are you a hunter or just like to target shoot and have a good time? Then you need to check out Freedom Munitions. You can find a link to Freedom Munitions at the bottom of StraightHustling.com. I can't say enough good stuff about Freedom Munitions. It's where I buy my own ammo, great prices, you buy directly online, and it's shipped to your doorstep. It doesn't get any better than that. You can sign up for their email specials and check out their brass buyback program. So please click the link at the bottom of our site, StraightHustling.com. Takes you directly to Freedom Munitions and get your hustle on. Let's get on with the show.
This here's a rehab guy, and while I do not freebase cocaine, I do listen to StraightHustling.com. You better do it too, by God, or I'll whoop your damn ass. I'll go upside your head like a new salad. Whoa!
Let's go. Big engines, loud pipes, big guns for you loud types. Just in case you were not familiar, this is what a million sound like. I'm laid back in my seat, I can see the look in her eye. One hand on the steering wheel, got the other hand on her thigh. I got my foot pressed to the gas. She's laughing, screaming out more. I could tell she was turned on, so I put my foot to the floor. She grabbed the hold of my arm, the other hand on the door. We had the time of our life, and that's the reason I'm sure.
She got a thing for my muscle car. She love the way that I hustle hard. She wanna ride in my Chevy. All she gotta do is tell me let's roll. She got a thing for my muscle car. She love the way that I hustle hard. She wanna ride in my Chevy.
All right, Straight Hustling's back. It's Dick Darin and Money Mike.
What?
We got a funny guy today. We got Shane Caldwell. You might know him from the Alabama Rehab video.
Yeah, he's a good comedian and producer, big time producer. He's a all around badass.
Funny shit, man. I can't get enough of that Rehab thing. I've watched that so many times, dude. It's just so ridiculous.
Yeah, if you haven't heard of it, download it on YouTube or whatever. Check it all out, man, and check him out. He's got it going on. Man.
Yeah, he's got a lot of old videos on there, some Jimmy Dean stuff, and some good stuff. And watching his dad play with his sausage. And
if you're from Nashville, which most of our listeners are, I think, then you got
what listeners?
With all four of them.
That's us two, and who are the other ones?
I don't know, man.
Shane, you better be listening. We need somebody else.
Yeah,
so,
but, it's like you're going to get some of these inside jokes, and it's great.
But, man, dude, he's had like multi-million people watch this video, so that's freaking amazing. We need to talk him into doing a part 2 where he branches off, got the rehab kid, you.
Yeah, we're looking for it. Yeah, I'm going to
we'll have to talk to him and see if we can get one of these skits going, man. That'd be awesome.
I think I'll audition for the part. It's all good.
So let's get Shane on here, see what's going on down here in Nashville with him, and then ask him some questions. And
see if we can't piss him off, maybe.
What's going on, Shane?
Good morning.
Hey, what's going on, Shane? How are you? This is Dick, and I got Mike with me, Straight Hustling.
Hey, baby.
What's going on, fellas?
Oh, man, just hanging out here on a nice Sunday morning.
There's a Walker, Texas Ranger marathon on, so,
we'll make this quick.
If I have to jump real quick, it's because, there's a good hell dog.
Well, I appreciate you taking a few minutes out. And
we know that's very
away
important.
From Chuck.
Yeah. Oh, man. So it's been a little bit since we talked to you. Glad you come back on. So we were just watching your Alabama Rehab thing again, man. I'll get a kick out of that every time I watch it. That's some funny shit.
Yeah, I need to go to church with you, man.
Yeah, that thing won't die. We did that about 20-some years ago, and it lingers.
That's freaking awesome, man. I mean, it's all good things. They stay like that though. It's like bread and butter, baby. You can't. It's never not good.
Yeah, a lot of people relate to it.
Well, it's funny. They when we did that, it was about 91. A guy that we worked with, we did that over at Channel 4. And one of the guys who worked overnights there had to go to rehab. And when he came out, he said, we was in one of those little group sessions, and the counselor said, "Hey, I want you to watch something." and he played the rehab guy for him. He was over. He goes, "That's all of you. That's you." And the guy said, "Hell, I know that guy." And, so it didn't have the same effect on him as it did the other. I don't know if it had any effect on anybody. If that's ever made anybody stop drinking or doing toots, I'd be a little surprised.
Yeah, I would too.
You know, if we can help just one young man or one young woman, our travels across the globe will have been worth it.
That's right. Mike did say that he'll think about it next time he goes to beat his wife's ass.
Yeah, I'll think about Sally and how she feels.
You know, sadly, that story is, some of that is true.
Damn,
I worked
Shane.
with a and that's one part of it that is true. There was a guy I used to work with when I was a bartender, and he sat down at the bar one night and ordered a shift drink, Double Crown on the rocks. And there wasn't anybody at the bar. It was a slow night, so he started, telling me his problems. And he said, I used to be bad on that basing. And it got so bad I'd just stay in the house all day just playing that pipe. And he said, but I put myself in my own rehab. I locked myself up in my room for 3 days. And when I come out, I did not freebase cocaine. And he looked down and he saw he had a big tumbler of booze there, and he went, "Now I'll take a drink." And I'll smoke a little reefer, and I do it too sometimes, but I don't face. And I was standing there going, "I'm sorry about your problems, but I'm going to take this from you and use it." And he actually, one thing he said in his little confessional there was, if I ever come up here and ask for tequila, don't give it to me. It makes me wild. Last time I drunk it, I got it walled and everything, broke a window out of Sally's car and beat up on her. And he actually did say, it hurts me more than it does her when I beat the hell out of her.
Damn.
You may be glad to know, last I heard, he wasn't in rehab down in Alabama. He was in jail.
No, I was going to say, he's still walking around today, huh?
Yeah, he may still be in there. He should have been in there a long time, or somewhere, just away from regular folks. But that thing has been around for a while.
Yeah, man.
But what's funny is, it stands the test of time because you know what? We all know people like that, though. I mean, really, that are really like that. But it might be just a little askew. But it's like a song, man. It fits people. And you already, everyone knows somebody that's in that category right now.
Yeah, that's kind of sad that I capitalized on that and took advantage of the problems. But we were going to do a series of them. I knew a guy who, he was pretty much a professional addict. He was, and I'm not kidding, he was a member of Alcoholics Anonymous, Cocaine Anonymous, Gamblers Anonymous, Overeaters Anonymous. I think he was in Anonymous Anonymous.
Jesus.
But, he was kind of an inspiration there for a while. Well, we should do a guy who's addicted to gambling or a guy who's addicted to overeating, and it's the same guy. And it was like, once you do drugs, you can't, anything else won't have any impact. So we never did any more of them. But I'm actually, and hell, I'm so old now. We'll see if anybody will care about it. But started working on a story about this guy where he is, 25 years later, and have Sally in it, and just I don't know if anything will ever come of it, but I don't know why I've never thought of writing anything else with the guy, and a part of it is because I thought, well, what else can you do with him?
I think you could do it. I mean, I really do think that I think you'd be a fool not to.
He could.
You could. I mean, anything you could bring him back and friggin', because that.
He could win the Powerball and still live in the trailer park.
Yeah, I mean, it's endless possibilities, brother. I mean, I would take him all the way as far as I could. I'd ride that wave till it frickin'.
You just want to go to church with him.
Yes. That would be a show. Well, that could be a show. I mean, anything like that would be. You could do it, man.
And you could probably get 2 Chainz to write your
theme song.
Theme song.
I might have if we hadn't have threatened to sue him for using that. That bid on his record, but it's funny, people that I guess now I would say it's my favorite thing I've done, but it wasn't at the time,
right?
But yeah, because I was just like, I wanted to be more intellectual, but it's hung in there. And I'm notoriously lazy, so, and the worst thing that ever happened to me was if I found out somebody that I liked it, that's all I needed,
right.
Somebody, because when we started doing years ago, back in the 80s, me and a guy named Howard Fox started doing a show on public access. It was called the Sylvan Brothers. We lived in Sylvan Park in Nashville, and we used to sit around and watch public access when it first started here in Nashville. And we were all bartenders, and we lived in this big old piece of crap house over there. And we'd get drunk and watch public access, and there was a comedy show on there, and it was pretty terrible. And we thought, well, hell, we're funny and that sitting around here.
Right.
Little did I know Howard was going to go down to the community access office and sign us up, and got a crew before I knew it. And it was like, well, I guess he went to that trouble. We better do something. And so we started doing shows down there, and it got to be kind of a cult thing. And we'd find out that musicians would take it on the bus with them, and I was just like, I'd get all swelled up, oh, well, we're famous now. And that's kind of all I needed, so I would just kind of rest on those laurels and, never pushed anything. And, here's the sad part. If I would have busted my ass to get somewhere, I'd probably fallen on my face. But, just kind of half-assing it, well, 25 years later, that rehab thing's still around. So, there's a good piece of advice for the kids.
The internet saved your life.
Don't try, and you'll succeed. Well, you'll rise to the middle.
Yeah, that's perfect for this trophy generation.
Yo, yeah, no kidding. You don't have to try, and you'll still get a trophy.
That's right.
Even though
we heard the one where I went, well, I don't have to do anything anymore. We did a sketch that was a little risque. I played Jerry Clower, and we were doing a parody of Ralph Emery's Nashville Now show on TNN. And I was Jerry Clower telling those Ledbetter stories, about Marcel, Edel, Udell, Aunt Pat, Uncle Versi, and all of them. But they were, instead of the country charm that Jerry's stories had, my version of the Ledbetters, they were all incestuous sex fiends. And so Bob Dylan saw that. I don't know how, but people said he would go on stage and quote that bit. And I know I'm dropping a name here, but when I heard Bob Dylan was a fan of a Sylvan Brothers sketch, I was like, okay, I can just go to the house now.
All right.
Yeah. But I'll tell you something. We did that. That was a notorious one too, because you're sitting there going, oh, shoot that thing, and it didn't have the same meaning that it did in Jerry's story. Well, years later, I was doing, I got cast in a Ray Stevens movie, and everybody in Nashville was in the thing. And one day I was in a scene with Jerry Clower, and I was going, "Oh man, what if he has seen that sketch? I'll either get fired or he'll just, come up and start punching me." And he was a big guy, and even though he was about 70 at the time, what are you going to do? Fight back? If you kick his ass, you beat a 70-year-old man up. And if he kicks your ass, you got to hell beat out anybody 70-year-old man. Well, we were blocking this scene, and I had to walk in front of him, pantomiming that I'm carrying protest signs and eating a banana. I won't go into why. But they said, "Hey, just pretend you've got the protest sign, you're eating a banana. I don't want you to have to eat, 10 bananas before we actually shoot the thing." So I'm kind of walking along, pantomiming and eating a banana, and I'm kind of walking funny because I'm carrying this sign, and I'm, kind of all juked up and everything. And I have to walk in front of Jerry Clower. And we blocked the scene and rehearsed it a few times. And I kind of walking off there the last time we did it, and I felt this big bear-sized hand clamp down on my arm. And I look, and it's Jerry Clower. And I went, "Oh, shit, he's recognized
It's on.
And he yelled to the director, "Rod, come over here." I went, "This is about to get ugly." And Ray is right there too. And I said, we're about to have a scene here. And Jerry says, "Rod, what is he doing?" And Rod said, "Well, he's carrying protest signs, eating a banana. He's having, difficulty, carrying the signs and eating at the same time. And we didn't want him to eat a bunch of bananas and get tired carrying all those signs." And Clower goes, "Oh, I thought he was playing the spastic. And, they'll send you letters on that." He thought I was a retarded guy. And I was like, "Whoo, thank God. I thought I was about to get the hell beat out of me."
Yeah, shit has got real.
Yeah.
By an old man. But hell, he played football at Mississippi State. He probably could have beat my ass.
You thought I was going to get on you, but he just didn't like your acting.
Yeah.
Do what?
I said you thought he was going to get on you, but he just didn't like your acting.
No, he didn't. He didn't understand why I was walking, all gimped up and everything. But
never go full retard.
I dodged that one.
Right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, I was just saying that's the thing is never go full retard. That's
you can only go half. You can only go half retard. If you go full retard, then they send you letters.
Yeah.
Well, but if you want awards, you got to go full on.
Oh yeah, or just hire one.
Yeah. Well,
Mike's available.
Yeah, I am available.
Well, you got to, you got to have a keeper. You got to have and the drool buckets. It's
yeah. I need a helmet. A helmet with no chin strap. Well, I need the chin strap, but only part of it, and the other part's got to be chewed off.
Now we're gonna get letters.
Yeah, we always get them.
Yeah, I get them anyway.
Not from Bob Dylan, but
yeah, from other people.
Yeah,
Hillary supporters.
What are you doing?
We get letters from Hillary supporters.
Yeah, incest. Dylan doesn't mind. It's
Well, man,
he enjoys that.
So, and we were just watching a couple of the videos here, and very cool start is doing the public access, and then I know the viral videos. I know that's been seen 1 million times and things. And now, what are you doing currently?
Well, we chose again the laziness.
I'm joining your crew, man.
About 2 or 3 years ago, we decided, me and Rich Subbott, the guy who produced Cuts, which was a show did after Sylvan Brothers, We did it on Channel 4. Came on after Saturday Night Live. Not a hard act to follow. Yeah, that was a little bold trying to follow the #1 comedy show. But we did a lot of stuff together over there, and have continued to work together over the years. And we created a website called Comedy is Funny, and we went through the whole thing of building it. Had a company create it for us, and just to get it out there and test it, we put several old cut sketches on there, Jimmy Dean and a few of the other characters, and the Rehab guys on it. And we're going to start cranking out new material. 3 years later, we have yet to put anything new up there, but that's what we're
that's
doing
showbiz,
now.
Man. That's showbiz.
You're trying too hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You're
trying.
It's
Yeah,
done good. Let's let it sit there for 3 years.
You got to stop trying.
But there's a new comedy club opening in Nashville. It's called Third Coast Comedy, and it's over in the Marathon Village, and they're putting the finishing touches on the venue now. It's a place where you're going to see a lot of young comic talent in Nashville, and we're going to try to work with them and start doing new material, and because you're going to get tired of seeing my old ass on there, so you need
right.
fresh faces. And we're actually going to finally start producing new material to put on the website, and of course on YouTube. Make a YouTube channel. That's you got to have stuff on YouTube to drive them to the website,
right.
And we're hoping to do that. And maybe another rehab guy will come along, and
Oh, he has to, man. He's got to, man. You got to continue that, because that guy, that.
Maybe you come on there and you pass the torch to Mike, the son of the rehab guy.
Yeah, the incestuous son.
Yeah, hey man. Yeah, there. You do all the work. I'll sit at the house.
He is a Bama fan.
I can call you Uncle Daddy.
That whole thing, that was the first time we did that. I did it on the Sylvan Brothers in a talk show setting, and we never had a script. We never had a script on cuts either.
Kind of like us.
Kind of like us. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. We just do it.
Yeah. Just jump in and hang on.
Right.
And
ride the wave.
We're just making stuff up, and I was going on, where's this guy from, and where was he in rehab? And I went to school on an ROTC scholarship at the University of North Alabama, and when we would have to go on a field training exercise, we'd go to Redstone Arsenal, which is about an hour and a half down south from Florence, and I crawled through many a field that had many a piles of cow shit in it at Redstone Arsenal, and for some reason, when I was talking about being in rehab down there, I just went down there in Redstone Arsenal down there in Alabama for absolutely no reason at all, just and that's where the Redstone thing came from, and so. Yeah, he's down there in Alabama. But it just, that thing started from a conversation with a bar customer, and
it's beautiful.
Is hanging on like a terrier.
Yeah. The next one that comes back, you got to get the Dr. Drew guy to do a guest appearance in it.
Yeah, help him out.
Shit, here's what, again, my laziness coming in. You guys write the script, and I'll do it.
Yeah, all right.
Hey,
and,
no shit. Hey, I don't think I won't. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Come on, hell. Yeah, I'm too damn lazy to write it. But
if I wrote it, you wouldn't be able to read it. But
yeah, I can't write.
Well, shit, it fits in the character because he can't read anyway.
Yeah. I got a normal Tennessee education. I can't write anything.
Yeah, me.
No
I'm
child
right there
left
with
behind.
Yeah, no child left behind. Well, they forgot about me, I guess. I don't know. Well, they pushed me right on through.
I'm a product of the Hardin County school system, so I know what you what you figure.
Oh, I'm Metro Davidson, baby. I already know.
Oh, hell, y'all had like foreign languages and stuff.
Yeah, 5 years behind people.
The only foreign languages they had were the other kids speaking.
Yeah.
No one knew what they were saying.
No, the lady would, the Spanish teacher come in there and scream at you in Spanish the whole damn class, and then at the end of it, you got an F.
Man, you had a Spanish teacher that knew Spanish?
She didn't know English.
Oh. Well, it's usually the other way around.
Yeah, we had French and Latin, and our Latin teacher was old enough to have actually spoken Latin before it was a dead language. So, but I didn't retain a whole lot. But right. Yeah, it's I tell you, the rehab for the guy. If we did a sort of a long form thing with it, there's only one person I'd want to play Sally, and that's Jenny Littleton, who plays Debbie in Doyle and Debbie. She is brilliant. She may be the funniest comedic actress I've ever seen, and she's an incredible singer. And she's my cousin by marriage.
Hell, that makes it incestuous.
Again, see, it all comes back to incest.
Yeah, incest is best. Keep it in the family.
That's right. It's what's going to take us to the next level of our evolution.
Yeah, it's got to be. Here's the thing: in this day and age, it's got to be rude, crude, and in your face, sick, fucked up, as messed up as you can possibly get it for. I guess to be successful somehow, you know what I mean? It's like you got to be the weirdest or the most different, and I think incest is the next big thing.
Is there? Oh, shit. I don't know what you're planning on doing today.
Part.
Oh, shit.
I think you're probably right. That's
Jesus. I tell you, I don't know why you picked the day when he's here.
Yeah. I heard
you so wrong so many times.
Oh, this is the perfect setup right here. Yeah.
All right. We're hoping you're going to pick.
I don't come off as the most insane person in the conversation this way, and I appreciate it.
I was hoping you were going to pick Melissa McCarthy. She's pretty funny. She looks like she could take a beating.
I bet she looks good in a bathing suit.
Well, it depends on your definition of good.
Well, Mike's used to his family.
I like a full-figured woman myself.
Well, I'm thinking about my aunt.
But yeah,
she's funny though.
She's funny. Hilarious. Yeah, she's there's a lot. Jerry Lewis always said, "Oh, women aren't funny." Well, that's.
Oh, well, let him meet Amy Schumer.
No kidding. Good Lord. There's a bunch of funny. Do you know Natasha Leggero?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's funny and smoking hot. So
and then Ralphie May's wife too. Yeah, Ralphie May's wife.
They're not married anymore.
Oh yeah,
they got divorced.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I knew that was coming.
Got tired of getting smushed every night.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He is weighty. He's
we call him Big Sexy.
You may.
That dude is hilarious. I never knew how funny he was until I went and saw him. My God, that dude's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's bad, man. He's bad.
Yeah, he's been around for a while too. He's I tried stand up and
so I was wondering if you did that.
Oh man, boy, I'm terrible. And I never wanted to do it because if I'm not in character, I'm a boring asshole. So it was never going to work, and I got talked into it, and I did it a few times, and was just kind of winging it, and I'd wind up doing characters in the set. I'd do 3-hour shows because I would do these long ass, bits, and it wasn't really stand up. And then I got booked to open for Foxworthy because we had worked together doing these comedy deer hunting videos, and then I'd been on Blue Collar, and they booked me in front of him at a Harley Davidson convention in Milwaukee. And I was going, man, this is going to be odd, because Foxworthy's, he's cleaning Safeway chicken, and I'm kind of dirty. And so I talked to the woman who booked us, and I said, look, I'm a little rough. How far can I go? And she said, this is a Harley Davidson audience. You can go as far as you want. And out of respect for Jeff, I didn't get too rough. But I was expecting to see a bunch of bikers out there. Well, it was a bunch of executives, 3,000 of them from around the world. And to say I bombed is being kind. Oh, it was bad. And I got booed off the stage.
Damn.
I wouldn't leave. I was like, because that was part of my thing. Well, come on, let's see how loud you can boo. But Jeff was just laughing because we were just there picking up a check. I still got paid.
Right.
Woo, that was rough. That ended my stand-up career.
Well,
you should have opened up with you might be a redneck.
That's been my whole thing, to where a couple of people have told me I need to do that in my life, and I've told a couple of people that they need to do that in their life. But it's like, man, I got stage fright, dude. And I'm just so scared of going up there and getting booed off stage that or somebody not thinking I'm funny. Because just the people I'm around think I'm funny. Some of them. But a lot of them don't. Yeah, a lot of them fucking, are really offended and pissed off. And, I piss people off on a daily basis, And, that's part of it, though, I think,
Well, I think they say it takes forever to get a solid 5 minutes. I'd never had that luxury. I went from I did a couple of shows that were ridiculous, and then opened for one of the best comics out there.
Right.
And where's that time where you get to fail?
Yeah, and you get
I didn't have that. I went straight to I went to failing in front of the #1 comedy recording artist of all time. So yeah, it was it made me realize that this ain't for me.
You should have told him that all your jokes weren't on point because you had to write all Jeff's shit before the show.
No, I'll tell you what was sad is Jeff knew we were in trouble. This is just we flew to there on a private Learjet.
So yeah,
which made it even more embarrassing.
Yeah, they flew you there.
I should have been. I should have hitchhiked there. I had written out my act like you'd write a play. And Foxworthy looked over at me and goes, "You going over your stuff?" And I went, "Yeah." And he just kind of nodded like, "That ain't how you do it." But he's too nice of a guy to go, that's he just went, "Okay, yeah, that's good." We laughed about it.
How do you do it? Do you just wing it? You just wing it? Is that how you really do it? This is what I think happens. I think when the magic really happens, you just fucking go. You don't.
I think you get drunk and go.
Yeah. Well, either way, whatever if you burn one and go, or if you take a shit and go, whatever it is, if you just go, man, I think that's when the magic happens. Because every time I've tried to, rehearse something or think about this, think about that beforehand, I get and I fuck it all up every time, man. Because it don't come out the same way again that it does the first time when you think it's funny, even,
Yeah, well, all I know is whatever way works, I didn't do it that way. We talk about whether you take a shit and go do it. I waited till I got on stage.
And took a shit.
Right, yeah, you took it right there in front of them. That's
Foxworthy was like, big one. Foxworthy was like, they're really going to love me when I come on stage after his ass has been up there.
Well, you should have just went and got a 5-gallon bucket and really had and just did it that way. You knew it was going to bomb.
Problem, yeah. I think it would have been better, more well received than what I did. I'll tell you what happened. In Nashville, I used to do this bit about Lee Greenwood, and then God bless the USA, because it doesn't matter what event occurs, he's going to sing that song.
Right.
Whether it's the World Series or whether it's a national tragedy, he pulls that thing out. He's probably sitting at home right now listening to a police scanner so he can go sing it at a wreck. And to me, it's kind of disingenuous, because it just, after a while, it's, here he comes again. And, so I used to do this bit, which was based on something that really happened. A few days after 9/11, I was in a Walgreens, and I looked, and there is a CD single of Lee Greenwood's "God Bless the USA" by the cash register. It's all 2 days later. It's already a point of purchase item, and I was just like, "You little mercenary son of a bitch, damn war profiteer!" And it just struck me as kind of, not patriotic. It was, like I said, it was mercenary.
How jacked up society has got now. It's how jacked up our whole planet is now. Is everybody will capitalize on any freaking thing. Anytime. And it ain't even necessarily him. It's his people, his handlers, or whatever. And it's just so...
I'm pretty sure Mike bought one of those.
I do have. I have 2 copies, and I play one in my loudspeaker in my car where I'm going down in traffic every day, just so everybody's smiling and waving at me in Nashville, because our traffic's great.
Well, hey man, I see, that's the feeling I had when I saw it, and so the last thing I said on stage in Milwaukee was, 30 minutes after the second tower fell on 9/11, there were copies of that song at every cash register in every Walgreens in the country. And I called him a war profiteer, and they started booing. And it was like, Lee Greenwood's a war profiteer. Thank you. And now here's my good buddy Jeff Foxworthy.
Oh, shit.
He had to follow that. He just goes up stage and goes, Lee Greenwood called, and he's going to be here in a few minutes to sing that song. And he immediately had him in the palm of his hand.
Right.
And he was laughing about it. And he felt bad. On the plane back, he was going, "Here's how you might tell that joke." And I was going, "Yeah." I was like, "I ain't never telling that damn joke again." So.
Shit.
I'll tell you, it didn't bother me that much, because right before the show, here's something you don't want to know, but I'm going to tell you why it didn't bother me that much.
Shit.
They had these dressing rooms,
and you had the freebase.
Well, that would have been preferable to what happened. In the bathroom, in the dressing room, it was almost like a black light. And I had to go in there and take a piss. And for some reason, the lighting in there, which was purple like a black light, I looked down and went, "What in the hell has happened?" And it made me look like I had splotches all over my old pecker. And I thought, I've got herpes. What
the hell? When you hang out with Foxworthy.
I was freaking out. So I was in a daze kind of on stage. Nothing bothered me. When they started booing, I was like, yeah, that's okay. I've got herpes. And when we got back to Nashville, I went to the doctor, and I didn't have it. It was that damn light. But even so, I thought, because once I got out of the light, it didn't. But I was still like, is this uncovered something that I can't see unless you've got some herpes light? And,
I think they sell them at Walmart.
God damn it, Sally.
Yeah, you can get those herpes lights.
Hey, real quick while we're on this, give us Jeff's number real quick so we can get him on our show.
Yeah, because he won't come on.
I got it, but I can't remember it because I try not to call him too much and aggravate him. But I never want him to answer the phone, and I don't want to answer the phone when he calls because the messages. We just leave each other messages.
Shit.
It's never anything serious, and it's always in character.
Right.
But I don't think I ever told him about the herpes. scare.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Hey, man, you remember when we went to Milwaukee?
Sound like you better call and leave him a message.
I had herpes. Yeah. He's probably chucking out the seats on that thing.
All right.
Yeah, we can't get him to return any of our calls. So.
No, most people don't anyway.
Well, I was going to say, don't feel bad. I remember one time I was talking to Ingval, and I said, "You talked to Jeff lately?" He goes, "No, he won't return my calls." I said, "Well, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one." But he gets around to it. I'll tell you a story about him, which will show you what he is to me, the nicest guy in the business. And there's a reason he's got so many fans. And he'll flat out tell you, he goes, "It ain't because about the funnies." He just goes, he goes, "I just try to be nice to the fans." And we were, the first time we did a series of comedy deer hunting videos called The Incomplete Deer Hunter. And the first time we did it, I met him in Atlanta, and we drove down to Opelika, Alabama to shoot at a deer camp. And this first time I'd really hung with him, and it was pretty early in the morning, and he said, "Hey, you want to stop for breakfast? There's a Chick-fil-A over here." And it was the first freestanding Chick-fil-A, that, the one that wasn't in a mall. And I said, "Oh yeah, I get to go to a Chick-fil-A that ain't in the mall and eat breakfast here." So we get in there, and it's pretty early. There's a few people in there, and we order. And before the food comes, the people sitting behind us, a couple of guys, kind of yelled over their shoulder, "Hey, Jeff, got a redneck joke for you." "Oh, yeah, tell me what it is." And a couple other people did the same thing. And then, the breakfast crowd started coming in. And everybody in there came over and wanted an autograph or a picture. And he gave every one of them whatever they wanted, picture, autograph. Our food comes. I'm sitting over there eating like I'm going to the electric chair. He does not get to touch his food, gets stone cold. So we got to get on the road, and people are still wanting autographs. He goes, "Hey, we're about to go shoot a thing, so I got to take off, but hey, thank y'all." And so we get in the truck, and he goes, "I'm going to go through the drive-through and get a couple of biscuits to eat on the way." He orders, pulls up. Before they hand him the bag, one of the women who works there sticks her head out with a camera. "Jeff, can I take a picture of these for my daughter?" "Yeah, sure." And then he gets the food and drives on. And I'm like, "Man, does that get aggravating?" I said, "You couldn't even eat in there." And he goes, those people either have bought a record or they're going to buy one. And because of them, we're sitting in this truck right now. And because it was a nice one. And I went, "Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good way of looking at it." So, I mean, I've never seen him be rude to anybody.
Rude not to return our phone call.
Yeah.
Do what?
I said rude not to return our phone call. I'm going to throw that in there.
Yeah, we're no one to return a phone call, too, so that's not a big
I like myself.
Yeah, but,
sometimes.
I was sitting here, this morning going, "Where's their number? Do I really want to do this? Hell, I'm going to say something that's going to get me in trouble."
Probably.
But,
no, I'm the one that'll do that.
Yeah, I feel better about this whole thing now. Cheers.
Yeah, that's. I think that I missed the first one, unfortunately.
Shit.
I would have probably toned you down a little bit.
Well, man,
I'm the bad guy.
We definitely want to talk some more with you, man. We got this thing we do, the hustle round. We ask some questions. You want to do that with us?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So we ask everybody, if you're elected president, what's the first thing you would do?
Resign. Because I think I've said this to you before, and it was never more aptly demonstrated than at the conventions. I don't think actors, singers, anybody that's in the entertainment business should be giving their political opinions.
That's all politicians.
I know I'm an idiot, and I'm guessing they are too. I just, like I've said, I love Matt Damon in the Bourne movies, but, when you're talking about politics, shut the fuck up.
Well, yeah, I totally agree because, especially if you're Hippocratic.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
If you are Hippocratic.
Well, damn, you're making that's the whole thing. That blew my mind because he's making so much money off being a badass killer on a movies, and it's paid his fucking whole way of living like a freaking king, and yet he's going to say we don't need guns. What the hell is wrong with you? Those people need to be suffocated.
He didn't say he didn't need guns. He said we don't need guns.
He needs to be suffocated in a small freaking plastic bag. You know what I mean, or something. Get your mind right, man.
That'll be the next.
Well, it's like Rosie O'Donnell. Everybody, no one should have guns except her bodyguards.
God forbid, And
on the other side, it's just as extreme. I don't think we need a fucking bazooka, but yeah, hell, I'm a gun owner. I've got. I've got several. And
don't say the number, man. Don't say the number.
I almost did, and I went, no, I'll keep that.
Yeah, you want to keep. Yeah, you got to because you never know. It's the whole thing is it's like the freedom of speech. I can say anything I want to, and then it's like everybody's saying, well, no, you can't. Politically correctness does not work here, and it wasn't part of what I was brought up with, and it ain't. That's the only thing I got really left in this world is my fucking opinion.
I told you he's gonna get us in trouble.
It's my opinion. If you don't like it, you don't have to listen to it. If you want to whoop me, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Good luck. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the
Matt
thing
Damon.
is the reaction. Both sides are so extreme, and can't. And can't
find common ground. It's
accept
bullshit.
Someone's opinion's going to be different than theirs, and just kind of relax a little bit.
All right.
And,
So you resign the presidency. You got to pick your vice president because they're going to be taking over for you.
Who's going to be the president then? Because you have to pick your vice president.
Who's going to be your vice president that's going to be the president?
Matt Damon.
Oh, I hate you, dude. I freaking hate you. I hate you.
Oh, shit.
All right.
All right, man. All right, Jimmy Dean or Bob Evans?
Oh, Jimmy Dean. I did Jimmy Dean several times on the show.
And
was Dad squeezing his sausage?
Yes. So I'm Jimmy Dean all the way. Jimmy Dean came on the show and threatened me. So I'm Jimmy Dean.
I think he's right over where I live at that farm. Or that's Tennessee Pride.
Is he really that angry?
Yes.
I guess if you saw your dad squeeze your sausage all those years,
if I was the sausage king, how can you be angry and be the sausage king? You know what I mean? I don't understand all these rich, angry people. That bothers me. I'm poor and I'm not that angry. You know what I'm saying? So fuck off. If you're rich and you're angry, it's your fault. If
I won the lottery, I'd be the nicest sumbitch in the world.
I would too. And you know what? I would tip everybody and I would live on Henniger Island.
Oh, hell.
I'm buying my own island, making my own laws, and everybody can stay the hell up. You get on, you're getting shot.
How the hell are you going to tip anybody if you shoot everybody?
No, that's the people that bring the shit on the
boat.
One
of the two. Either I tip them or I kill them.
Take your pick. Which one you want?
You either get the tip, you get a tip,
or the holla tip.
Or the holla tip.
You get the tip or the tip of a holla point from a 30-50 tip.
Oh, shit. See, man.
I like them up close tips.
Messing me up. We could have won a lottery if you don't have that fucked up thinking. That's probably why we didn't win.
That's why we didn't win, but we tried.
Yeah. So how about, man, you pick two performers to be in an MMA cage fight. There were some good fights on last night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Robbie Lawler.
Gosh, got knocked out. Yeah.
Bye. Good night.
Man, that's tough. Well, you want a good cat fight. Because hopefully some clothes would be ripped off.
You're going to pick Ralphie May, aren't you?
Yeah.
There's plenty of clothes to rip off.
I'd like to see some woman, maybe Jennifer Lopez beats the shit out of Gwyneth Paltrow for all that silly-ass shit she puts on her website about how to live. Yeah, this is how you live if you have millions of dollars and a nanny and a personal trainer and a personal chef and a stylist. Yeah.
Bodyguard.
Credit card.
J-Lo and Gwyneth Paltrow.
All right. That'll be a good one. Yeah, that'd make a lot of money too. See if Dana White can put that one together.
I thought we were going to stick with the incest theme, and you wanted to see your sisters. You might want to see your sisters fight.
This is one of the few times nobody picked Kanye West to be in there getting his ass kicked, so that's a good thing.
Well, that's going to happen anyway.
Yeah, I've challenged him to an open duel.
All right, man.
How does that son of a bitch? I will freely say I have never heard an album. I saw a clip of him trying to sing a Queen song on stage, and he just shit the bed.
Yeah, he sucks so much.
So my question is, how is this guy, successful? But I freely admit I've never heard of Kanye West.
We'll have to shoot you a sample.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's all right. I'm good.
All right, man. If you can pick any comedian to do a stand-up show with where you can bomb before they come on next, who are you going to pick?
Ooh.
You've
already done Foxworthy, so where are you going now?
Of course, I respect Jeff and everybody I respect. I'd probably want to do it in front of some insane lunatic at an open mic night, because they immediately forget about me. I don't know if you've ever done that, but gone to an open mic night and a crazy bastard gets up there, because it is glorious.
Like Josh Blue?
No, I mean a certified lunatic. Some bitch that just, escaped from, a damn insane asylum.
Yeah, that'd be me.
And, because it's funny.
We're looking for you to pick a comedian to do a show with that you can make a bunch of money off of. You got to pick somebody that you're going to rake in the Lee Greenwood money.
I'll tell you something about Lee Greenwood. There's a personal reason. I used to go after him. Years ago, one summer, I worked for a swimming pool company. And I had a route that I had a lot of country stars pools on that I'd go clean. And, Ray Stevens, Barbara Mandrell, Alan Jackson,
dropping a lot of names.
Buddy Killen. And then I had Lee Greenwood. Now, he didn't have a pool. He had a spa in his garage, and it was just kind of cordoned off by a curtain, big velvet curtain, and you go in there, and there's a couple of robes hanging on the wall. I'm sure he stole from a hotel in Vegas. And, I'd go in there and clean little beard hairs out of that spa. And he had a plaque. It was a bronze plaque that said, "This pool made expressly for Lee Greenwood." And it was underwater. Well, the some bitch turned green, of course. And he came down there one time, and I was squatting down testing the chemicals. He was going, "I want to talk to somebody about why this plaque keeps turning green. It's causing me problems in here. I don't know if I want to get in there when it's turning green."
Because it's copper.
Yeah, you dumb son of a bitch. So
I got that right here, and I'm not even there, man.
Yeah, and so I'm squatting down, and I'm 6'4", and so I very slowly stood up, and he was about at my navel, and I was going, "I'll talk to him at the office about it." It was like, "You little worm, you with your cheesy little spa here in your garage, coming down here and trying to." Yeah, I cannot. Not a whole lot I can do about the physical and chemical properties of your spa here when you decide to put a brass plate underwater. But anyway.
Brass or copper don't turn green, man. It don't matter. You throw it in water.
Yeah, they don't mix with water. But
not well.
He probably glued it on there himself. So.
Oh yeah.
What the hell were we talking about? Why did I get up on Lee Greenwood?
I don't know, man.
Evidently,
you got some Lee Greenwood.
Evidently, we were talking about vanity or some shit. I don't know. Oh yeah, man, but it's been great talking to you there, boss.
Yeah, man, we got a couple more. We got
I just cut him off.
I know.
My fault. I didn't know what happened.
All right, it's the season of the Olympics.
Oh shit!
So everything's going good.
And there's
with
no
that.
Pokemon Go in Brazil. How do you feel about that?
No, the Olympics, man.
Oh, but there's no Pokemon Go, and all the freaking athletes are pissed off. It's such a tirade, and it's since when is that
I didn't
fucking
know athletes
news?
were going.
How's
Thought
that?
everybody was backing up.
But how in the?
I might want to go there to get away from it, but you can get bit by a mosquito and die.
What my
or
whole
have
thing
a
is
waterhead baby.
the biggest thing I've heard about the Olympics so far is that there's no Pokemon Go access over there, and that's what the fuck kind of shit am I hearing? Why is it not? Why is it not?
That's crazy.
You know, hey, there's not enough air conditioning where I'm training. You know, or hey, I can't go train here. I can't do that. They're trying to fucking find Pokemon in a village where there's no Pokemon. I don't.
Or I'm rowing my boat and there's dead bodies in the water.
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with these people? Or, you know, I need some fucking off. There's not enough off because of the fucking mosquitoes.
The deep level's not high enough.
I'm mad because there's no Pokemon Go for the athletes in Brazil. They need to get the Pokemon Go.
You need to protest and get something going.
I do need to protest. I'm going to stand in. I'm going to stand out in the middle of I-65 this afternoon by myself and see how that works.
Shit. All right, man. Let me go back to my questions. The season of Olympics. Okay. You and Sally are at home watching the Olympics. You're both on bath salts. What kind of pizza are you ordering, Papa John's or Domino's?
Well, I got to tell you, because I ordered one last night. I'm a Domino's man because they've got that hand-tossed. Oh, son.
Damn, you are on bath salts.
You're right.
Yeah.
And Papa John wears too much makeup.
Oh, shit.
He does, too, man.
All right, man.
And he likes Peyton Manning.
Here's Mike's question. Hands up, shoot, or don't shoot?
Shoot.
Shit.
Shoot that motherfucker. Hey, man. Hey, a dead man tells no tales. Every good lawyer will tell you that. If you're going to shoot him, you might as well kill that son of a bitch. Do not shoot him and let him live. Kill him.
I've had a cop tell me that.
Yep, they cannot testify against you. It was self-defense. Oh no, it wasn't. Oh, how do you know? He's dead. He's fucking dead. He can't testify.
Right,
that's right, man. You gotta. I mean, that's a sad fact of life right there.
And thank God you don't have to drag him back in the house anymore. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That's the fun part.
Well, it used to be, but then you left a fucking blood trail all the way out in your fucking house, and they're like, "Oh, dude, that's tampering with evidence. It's a felony." But you just shot the guy and killed him. It's okay, but dragging him is a felony.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
You can't touch him. How do they know that?
How
they know what happened?
And the impact of the bullet just forced him right out the door and into the yard.
Yeah.
50 yards.
Like in the movies when they you shoot them and they fly back 50 feet. That happened, man, really. In real life. Yeah.
We got two more.
Yeah, it's as far as they know, yeah.
Mike answer that question for you, so we got two more.
Yeah.
All right, I won't answer this one. Maybe.
You're on a deserted island. You got to pick one person to be with you. Ted Nugent, Toby Keith, 2 Chainz, Carrie Underwood, and you pick one.
Melissa
McCarthy.
I don't want to be on there with a dude.
Thank you. Thank God we don't. I knew it. Well, my fault. Politically incorrect statement. My fault. I knew you weren't gay, though.
Carrie Underwood, because even if, she probably can't, or maybe she can, she might surprise you. She probably couldn't help build a shelter or forage for food, but
you've lost your mind. She can do it all.
Your death would be pleasant.
She can do it all. And she can whoop your ass, your 4-wheel drive, too.
Hey man, just as long as I'm near enough to just get a whiff of her. That's all I need.
Yeah, I just wanted to queef
on an island. You'd have a little bit of that. Last one, man.
Yeah, there's a question. Probably she's never been asked in an interview.
Yeah.
Do you queef?
Or will you queef is my question. Not
yes.
Do you? I know she does. I just wanted to know if she will for me.
Well,
I told you're in trouble. I'll tell you in trouble. All right, man. Your favorite Nashville podcast?
I'm on it. Straight hustling.
Oh, yeah. Read them notes.
Read
them notes. That's what I'm talking about. Read them. Yeah.
Man, we'd love to.
Damn right.
We need to hook up with you and do one of these skits somewhere, man. Bring back to Alabama
Photoshop,
Rehab.
you know, and hey.
Hell, I can just sit back and watch you do it.
That's what I'm saying. Let's get together. We'll hook it up.
Here's the thing. If you need somebody all bets off that's never been on TV before, probably don't belong on TV, and you need somebody, hey, call me. I'll be the guy. And, you know, it'll only just be one time because they'll never want me back.
I'm pretty sure I might have seen you on one of them Chris Hansen ones.
It'll be
Well,
fun.
hey, don't be surprised if it happens, because we actually may get off our ass and do something here.
Yeah,
Well,
man. I'd love to get
if
in
you
something
do,
that-
I mean, it'd be great. It'd be an honor actually to be involved in any of that. And we do want to hear more about this. You know, send us some stuff about this new comedy thing you got coming up, because that new comedy show opened up here in town.
Oh yeah, it's
because I haven't even heard
Third
anything
Coast
about
comedy.
it.
It's right here in Nashville, and the guys who are doing it are working their asses off. And I went over
maybe
there
we
the
could
other
try
day,
to.
and it's going to be a really nice club. They've got it set up real nice. You can see all kinds of.
Well, maybe we can get with them and they can advertise on our
comedy.
website or something, you know, about getting their, getting their shows out and stuff like that. We could probably do something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're going to try to get to, you know, all avenues are open for everything. You know what I mean? There's, this information age, dude, as long as we're all sharing this shit together, you know, it gets the word out better.
It's called synergy.
Yes, sir.
And even though corporate assholes use that word, it actually works.
It does, and we're all doing it
especially now.
ourselves. You know what I mean? It's all 100. You don't have to have all these people doing everything. But the thing is like however many people he reaches, and then I reach personally, and then, you know, not even that, just my wife, my daughter, and the same thing as all these people that reached are touched by my show, and then, you know, you got.
Yeah.
And then the people that they know are touched by it, so it just continues. It's a beautiful thing, and so the more that we can,
he only touches his family. The whole thing
that's
with
where
incest
that's
stuff.
where it all goes
back
back
to
to that. Yes.
And he's
But
an Alabama fan too. So
Yeah, anytime you want to do an incest bit on TV, dude, I am in it. Okay, I'm game, dude. I'm really we're game.
You're all in the cess.
Yes, incest is
He's
best.
down in it.
That's my motto. I'm going to have that on my window. of
You're
my
never
car.
going to find that person that says, "Well, he doesn't really fit that part."
Just call me Uncle Daddy. Yeah, I fit that part, so we can do it, man. I'm no shit.
No, I love getting out, having a good time, laughing, man. Nothing better than that. So yeah, we'd love to hook up and try to do anything like that, and
hit that club and check it out and all that. You know.
Great, man. We'll do it. And next time we talk, I'll tell you about getting thrown out of Graceland.
Oh hell
shit.
yeah!
All right.
Hell yeah, man.
That's awesome, man. Love that, man. Yeah, man. Love to hook up with you sometime and get some pictures and hang out and have some more laughs, man. Appreciate you coming on here.
Hey, man, had a great time.
Don't be like Foxworthy and not answer our calls.
Yeah, man. Because we're super self-important
from
people.
him in a couple of years.
We're super self-absorbed, important people. So yeah, you know, you got to answer our calls because we're that important. Yeah,
you got to pick up now, immediately.
Yep.
You ain't got nothing better to do.
Exactly.
All right. So seriously, text me his number. But we got to go.
Okay, man.
Take care, Shane. Love talking to you, man.
Peace out.
See you guys.
All right, man. Bye-bye. All right, that's the show. Shane Caldwell right here on Straight Hustling.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, he's a funny guy. I tell you what. That's
I bet you could talk to him forever with all the stories he's got. We
Yeah.
didn't even hear the Graceland story. Damn. That'd be part 2.
I mean, that's the whole thing is, you know, people like him been, you know, behind the scenes and then, you know, up front doing all this, you know, you could tell he's a mover and a shaker, you know, and been seeing all these people and playing all these shows and doing stuff, and you know, what a dream life though.
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I mean?
Meeting all these people and having fun.
Yeah.
And for the record, he does not have herpes.
Yeah, for the record, yeah, it was the purple light. Go look at your cock in a purple light right now and see. You know, you might have the purple light herpes too. So, you know,
So shit. That was a good time.
the thing is, don't look at your cock in a purple light.
That's the tip for all the children out there.
Yeah.
So, man, it'd be cool to get in one of these comedy skits, man. I think we're going to.
They'd
either love us or hate us. So,
well, sure.
just like anybody else. So.
It doesn't matter.
It
I don't
doesn't
care.
matter to me either.
I'll be so high it don't matter anyway.
So it'd be fun to do something
Yeah.
like that, man. We got to come up with some kind of skit and get Shane to put it out there for us. See
Yeah.
what we can do. But shit.
Well, we could go do our little show right there in front of people and not even have to do a show, do a fake show.
Yeah.
And fuck people up, you know, and act like we're really giving a fuck and we're not.
Sounds like we got it. We'll have to have the Alabama Rehab guy come in.
Yeah, we could do it and have, have a fake caller.
Yeah.
Pretend like somebody's calling.
We could have him call.
Well, maybe we need to talk about this off air. before everybody steals our ideas. So. But that was a great show.
Yeah,
today,
that was
so,
fun, man. He's got a ton of stories, man. So, man, guy got to open up for Jeff Foxworthy. There ain't too many people
that's the whole thing. Here's the thing: is I don't care if you bombed or not. You opened up for the premier #1 selling comedian of all time, and I mean, can't many people say that they even got to go up and bomb for him. So if you're talking about him bombing, hey, fuck you. You ain't even got to get up and say a joke. Bitch.
I can't even get him to return our call.
I can't even freaking get in the club and watch you play. They won't even let me buy a ticket.
Oh shit! So man, I had a great time talking to him. We'll be looking for his what was that Third Coast comedy thing?
Yeah, Third Coast Comedy Club here in Nashville.
Check that out.
Yeah, we're gonna check it out and be looking to see maybe me and Dick Darin on stage sometime.
Right, man. I don't know.
We might be branching out.
Yeah. There ain't no telling what the hell we're gonna do. So
maybe we won't date in the family anymore. We'll All right, man.
All right, we're going to get the hell out of here. If you ain't living, you ain't hustling.
That's straighthustling.com.
Show you how these 12s are not bumping John Connor beats. I know they're hating me because I'm everything they want to be. I see your man is mugging. I see your girl is watching. But it ain't nothing because I promise, baby, we ain't stopping.